Hello, in this tutorial I would like to speak about a file uploader script which we generated with a PHP code generator. First of all, let's go to phpcode.hu and select your language here, for example English. And if you want to use the PHP code generator, you could. There are two cases. First of all, create an account. If you click here to registratio, in English that means registration, I will translate it as soon as possible, right? And create username and password. It's easy. And add an email if you want to get newsletters. So let's sign in. I made a test user and the password is test. Everything you done here is not safe because I could delete it, right? So let's create a project, for example files, and I will do everything which is connected with the files. So, and let's go to tables admin and add here a file uploader field, and the name will file uploads, and that we are required to fill, and create a table name, for example file, and select your project and click here to submit. If you want to add several fields, for example your message, and that will a text field, but you could select several things, for example date or email or a full HTML editor. It's, I think, easy to create. And I will just insert a text field and select your project files, but it's not required to fill your message, but I think text area is quite good enough, right? So the files must require to fill and submit, and at the right corner select the project and select this table which will have the file uploads field, and click here. From the selected table it makes management code for listing, insert and so on, update, delete functions, and submit. You can see here the files which is needed to do this issue. It's easy to download. I will do it and save it into my computer. I will make here, this is my computer and this is the FTP connected folder, file uploader. I will save it and copy into that local folder. But the connect.php is already done, so I will not copy it. So these folders is for the HTML text editor, so you didn't need to copy, but you could see it. What is it exactly? Right, so let's edit your connect.php and set the connection to the MySQL, right? And here it is, the MySQL database text file, which is an SQL query that creates the MySQL table. So let's open your phpMyAdmin, select your database and run this query with this button SQL. That will create a file table with these fields. First is the ID and the second is your message, which is a text. Let's run, and on the table file you can see that. If you want to change something, you could do it. And there is no entry into this. Let's insert it with the management code. First, let's copy all the files onto the server. And go to the browser and write the folders where you reach it. File uploader. The database is empty, that's alright. And add an entry. Your message, it's not necessary to fill, but I will write something and browse the file you wanted to upload. Add here and details added. Back to the list and see it is. Alright. You could delete it. You could delete it. Alright. Add another one. And see it into the phpMyAdmin. What sort of fields in it? This is the your message and this is the file uploads. And see it on the server. The uploads folder automatically made, and these are the uploaded files. And here it is, the code that will be the form. I will edit it with Dreamweaver. Here it is. This is the text area and this is the file uploads. And if the user posts the form, that will include the added.php, open it. And these are the parameters. For example, if you want to use another folder, set it here, uploads. There are another functions in it to check if the forms element where you is in the database already, but you didn't need to use it. Alright, so and this is the MySQL query which inserts something into the database. So this is the management program to a file uploader. Let's go to phpcode.hu and let's play with the